Hi Ghostbusters fans, Cosplay Vicky here. Super excited because this afternoon they've dropped a new trailer for the new Ghostbusters, kind of Ghostbusters 4 in my head. And I want to do a bit of a trailer review. I did one for the Afterlife, and I just thought it was really fun seeing what was in that trailer. So I thought I'd do one for the new Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So I've got my headphones here and I thought that I would have a listen along and give some observations. I tend to be the person that doesn't spot all of the little things in the trailer, like the clues and that kind of stuff. I just tend to enjoy it and don't tend to spot all the little clues. I have to watch multiple times to see that stuff. I don't know about you, but I like to kind of watch and I get an overall feeling first. What am I hoping for? I'm a massive Ghostbusters 2 fan. Love Ghostbusters 2. So I am kind of hoping there might be some pink goo. If you've not watched my video on me making some Ghostbuster slime, kind of would recommend that one. So pink slime would be exciting for me. And the other thing is, I know slime is going to be in there. That's kind of cool. But I was a big Real Ghostbusters fan. And I would love some little nods and winks to the Real Ghostbusters. And I think some of those will be real deep cuts that will be kind of hidden. I don't think they're going to give them outright. I think you have to work for them as a Ghostbusters fan. So I'm not expecting to go like, oh, that's Ghostbusters, Real Ghostbusters, that's the cartoon. I'm not expecting to do any of that. But I am kind of hoping that there is maybe some little nods and winks in there. So here we go. I've got it opened up. I have not watched this yet. It's been out about 4 hours, so I've been avoiding anything to see. So here we go.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Winston, Peter. Oh,
I've
there's
been
the car.
waiting 40 years for this.
40 years.
They called themselves Ghostbusters. According to these hacks, they saved the world. No
Who's
eyewitnesses.
that voice?
And who is found to carry the torch? Descendants of Egon Spengler. You have a miner hanging outside of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
It's completely safe.
I would say
He's back.
safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished.
He's now the mayor.
Well, overruled.
Sustained.
Thank you.
It's now the mayor.
You the weird guy who buys strange old things?
Correct on both counts.
Buddy, you just hit the jackpot.
What is it?
Better question is, what's inside of it?
Oh, look at the tech. The tech looks great. Ooh.
The parables tell of an unimaginable evil commanding an army of ghosts.
Army of ghosts.
Power to kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death?
So good.
We might be looking at a second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Can I be of any help?
Oh, I know. This...
Melnitz in uniform. Yeah.
Oh, the library.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, what are people gonna call Melnitz?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
We're the Ghostbusters. Can I tell you something else?
What?
Buster makes me feel good. Makes
That's the song, isn't it? That's the library.
Heads up. It's all dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Oh, dark and horny. Flying ghost trap, of course we have. Love it. Okay. Ooh. Oh gosh, there's a whole bunch in the middle where Peter Venkman appears when he walks in, and there was that whole little bit where there was a Ghostbusters van that was black, that was opened up with a logo on the back. That was really cool, that new tech in that van. I'm gonna have to flick through those scenes very carefully. We saw just that split second of the proton pack with the yellow bumper, which we've seen in some of the not leaked footage, but the the YouTubers that got to go and play with some of the new tech, because we've kind of seen that. I loved seeing Peter Venkman in a orange jacket. Now that's not the red jacket that I've seen the Ghostbusters in. That's an orange jacket, which I think is a wonderful nod to Peter Venkman and his orange shirt from the original Ghostbusters. I want that shirt. Somebody's given me a link to where I can pick up a replica of Peter Venkman's shirt from Ghostbusters 1. And I think that him wearing an orange jacket there is like this kind of nod to what he wears there. Love how Peter Venkman... that would say to me that Venkman is not in till the latter end of the film. I think he'll appear later in the film. And that you'll have a whole setup of the new Ghostbusters with Zeddemore and there's obviously a team of people working on new tech, because we see the young guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a UK comedian who touches the orb thing, and he's obviously working on new Ghostbusters tech. So you see him opening up the back of the van. That's very exciting. The flying drone is very exciting. So there's a whole string of new bits there. Not so much a fan of seeing the mini puffs again. I feel like we've done that in the last film. We don't need to bring them in again. That would have been like pulling in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters 2. You don't need it. That's the plot of the last film. And you got the library ghost as well. I'm just wondering, no, because the library ghost is in the library when you see it just then. That is interesting. I wonder if they'll tie the library ghost into this film as an actual part of the plot. I think the ghosts are going to get let out of the tank, and I think that's how we're going to see Slimer and how we're going to see the Stay Puffs, mini Stay Puffs. I think that the tank's going to get split open and we're going to get some ghosts out, and that's how we're going to end up with Slimer appearing in the film like that. And I do like the idea of Slimer as a pet in the firehouse, liking the Real Ghostbusters. That's one of the things I loved about the Real Ghostbusters, having Slimer around. I could be wrong, but the noise that Slimer makes reminds me of the noise that Slimer made in the original movie when he attacks Peter Venkman. So I have to listen to that again, but there was the noise he makes then, to me, sounds like the same Slimer noise. The big baddie, the horny demon, whatever it is, I'm kind of excited about having a ghost that's actually scary. Oh yeah, that was the line I loved. Tall, dark and horny. It's such a Venkman line. Yeah, hey guys, I like this. I'm going to watch it back a whole bunch of times. I do look forward to this film being a little darker, a little scarier. I don't need an outright comedy. I don't want giggles at silly poo jokes or that kind of humour. And there's a danger. My worry was we could end up going in that kind of direction, because that's the way humour has gone in modern comedies. I want something that's got light, funny, but it's not split in your belly laughter. I don't think the original Ghostbusters was. It was a light-hearted comedy with a ghost kind of theme to it. What I don't want is trying to make it silly. What I'm seeing here is actually something that's leaning more towards the horror with humour. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be interesting to watch. I'm actually looking at a still here of, there you got Venkman, there you got Zeddemore, and then you've got the new crew stood next to them as well. So I think it's going to be a real mashup of the new and the old, which I think would be really fun. It's interesting though, I didn't see as much of McKenna Grace in this trailer as I thought I would. I thought